Alright guys, I'm going to go through question 9 of the multiple choice. Before I just had a bit of a blank, I didn't really know how to answer the question, but I'm back and I do know how to answer the question for you. So here we go. Question 9 says, let f of x be a continuous and differentiable function for all real values of x. The following facts are known. F dash of negative x equals f dash of x. That means that the derivative is an even function. F dash of x is not 0. It's never 0. So that means that f of x has no stationary points. F of 0 equals f double dash of 0, which equals 0. I was actually tricked into thinking that A was the answer, but I'm gonna write that this statement is this statement 0 means that 0, 0 is a point of inflection. I'm going to tell you now that A, while it is correct, it's not completely... Wait, there's a more right answer here. And now I'm going to show you how to get it. So, the only way that you're going to be able to answer this question is if you draw, alright? So, for the first two statements, it says that the derivative is an even function and it doesn't touch 0. So an example of this is going to be a parabola that does not touch 0, but yeah, it looks like that. Let's say, for example, x squared plus 2. It's symmetrical, but it doesn't touch the x-axis at all. Alright? So, if you integrate x squared plus 2, you're going to get 1/3 x cubed plus 2x. That is going to look like this. Or something like that. So this is... Wait, I'll just label which one's which for you. F of x. So as you can see with this original function, and I'm going to show you the trick now, this original function has rotational symmetry. Like that. And we'll just test it. Using the odd function test. X. Negative 1/3. Alright, so as you can see that our original function actually satisfies the odd function test. As you can see in the red. So while 0, 0 is a point of inflection, which is indicated... Oh, sorry. Yeah, 0, 0 is a point of inflection. You can see that f of x changes concavity. The more correct answer would be to say that f of x is an odd function, therefore making the answer B. Alright, question 10. Hardest one of the bunch. Yep. Alright, question 10 says, let f of x be an even function. It is given that the definite integral of f of x from -3 to -1 is equal to 25 over 6. Which of the following equals the definite integral of f of 2 minus x plus f of x minus 2? Alright? So what you want to do first is that you want to divide this integral into two separate integrals, right? Sorry, I'll switch to black. Back to black. 3, 5. dx. You see, now it's a lot more manageable. So I'm just going to split it down the middle. So for each side, what you want to do is you want to find the upper and lower boundaries. So f of 2 minus 5 equals -3, and f of 2 minus 3 actually, hang on. Yeah, so what you want to do, sorry, I made a mistake. So what you want to do is in the bracket, what's in the bracket, you want to call that u. Right? So you want to, yeah, like I said, you want to start by finding the lower and upper boundaries. So first, at x equals 5, u equals 2 minus 5, which equals -3. At x equals 3, u equals 2 minus 3, which equals -1. So therefore, the upper and lower limits are going to be -3 and -1 for f of u, or sorry, turn this back into f of x dx. And in the question, it says that this is equal to 25 over 6. Or you can say f of u du. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, for this right side, again, you want to call what's in the bracket u. At x equals 5, u equals 5 minus 2, which equals 3. And at x equals 3, u equals 3 minus 2, which equals 1. So that means that this new integral is going to be from 1 to 3. F of x dx. Alright. So you got to be very careful when you're reading the wording of the question. You got to pay attention to the wording. It says, let f of x be an even function. Even means that the function is symmetrical. This means that the integral on the negative side, which is from -3 to -1, is going to equal the definite integral from 1 to 3. So that means that this is also going to equal to 25 over 6. So that means that this is going to equal, since we transformed both of the integrals into the new definite integrals, equals 25 over 6 plus 25 over 6, which equals 50 on 6, or 25 over 3. So that means that our answer is going to be C. Alright, I know it's a bit of a doozy, like you have to do a lot just to get one multiple choice, but realistically this is probably what it's going to be like. So just practice doing those types of questions where you have to do a lot for multiple choice, and you'll probably get better at them by the time exams come around. Alright, see you guys in the next one.